we've got some dramatic images coming in from Mariupol. Rajesh and Gaurav are with me, of people panicking on the streets. Can we put that picture on our screens and put the sound up of a woman panicking on the streets?
На роботі я одна, куди мені біжать? Куди ховатися? Куди? Скажіть, будь ласка. Ой, Боже мой, Боже. Ой, и рано не приближится телеси твоему, яко заповесть ангелов твоим о тебе, сохраните тебя во всех путях.
Very, very distressing images of a woman breaking down, panicking on the streets of Mariupol. People with their luggage and their children getting out of their homes, trying to get out of their locations and move to what they hope will be safer locations. It is beyond confirmed now that Mariupol is also under threat. The airport, or at least parts of it, are on fire. We've seen images, unconfirmed images, of tanks that are rolling in across the border in the Donetsk area in Donbass, where Russian tanks have apparently crossed the border. There are those images of Russian tanks that have crossed the border into Ukraine at this point of time. Huge claims coming in on both sides, with Ukraine also saying 50 Russian soldiers have been killed. All of these claims, being put down to the fog of war and the impulse for disinformation to keep the domestic morale high on both sides. Rajesh and Gaurav continue to stay with me. Let me quickly bring you the 5 latest developments on this big spiraling story. As Russia's invasion of Ukraine begins, as war is declared, India today reports from ground zero. Explosions reported from various locations across Ukraine. Kharkiv and the Donbass region, where Gaurav and Rajesh are, has witnessed big explosion. Blasts were also reported from Mariupol in the Donetsk province after Putin announced military operations in Ukraine. Ukraine claims at least 7 of its soldiers have been killed and 9 wounded by Russian shelling. Panic has spread across cities of Ukraine as after Putin's decision to launch that military operation. Massive traffic jams and huge queues in supermarkets and ATMs are being seen in every part of this big country. Ukraine's central bank has limited cash withdrawals from banks to up to 100,000 hryvnia per day. Ukraine's ambassador to India, Igor Polyakov, has sought Prime Minister Modi's intervention. He has urged Prime Minister Modi to immediately contact Russian President Putin and the Ukrainian President Zelensky. Says India has a special relationship with Russia and can and should play a key role in keeping this situation under control. Meanwhile, the Ministry of External Affairs in Delhi has conducted high-level meetings and has put contingency plans into place. Alternate evacuation routes are being activated. The External Affairs Ministry control room is being expanded and made operational 24/7 to assist students and other Indian nationals stranded in Ukraine. Meanwhile, the economy has been impacted instantly in India and all over the world. The Sensex here in India has crashed dramatically over 2,000 points. The Nifty has also fallen over 500 points. Investors have lost over 7.5 lakh crore rupees of value within minutes of the market's opening. Crypto has fallen up to 10% as Russia begins this invasion of Ukraine. Gaurav and Rajesh, in Mariupol, the city that's in the spotlight right now, with its airport apparently on fire. Some kind of an attack has taken place. Tanks appear to be rumbling across the border into Mariupol. Gaurav is speaking to citizens on the ground. We'll have him in a moment. Rajesh, anything you're hearing? People on the ground who Gaurav was speaking to, appear to be in a state of confusion. There is a bit of panic as well about what to do next.
Listen, Shiv, Ukrainians or Russians, they are very strange people from Indian point of view.
Yeah.
You will find them in a lot of panic and stress, and they can laugh at the same time. But there is very visible panic here on the faces. I am right now outside the supermarket in the center of the city. People are queuing up to buy stuff. Even the supermarkets have raised the prices of food prices, have been raised in the supermarkets. People are buying euros and dollars. There are long queues, and they're buying it at double the price of what it was yesterday. People never had too much of faith here in the local banking system or on the local currency, but it is gone today. They know their money will be lost. So they are queuing up outside, trying to withdraw as much euro or dollar as they can. As far as military situation is concerned, I have not yet received any reports of any ground invasion in Donbass. No Russian ground forces have moved inside Donbass as per my information so far. They were bombing of the Mariupol airport in the morning. It is out of operation for sure. Mariupol airport is out of operation. And as per my information, most of the major airports in Ukraine as of now have been put out of operation by Russian strikes. So airspace is totally closed. People around here are in panic. I can see people moving around in their cars full of groceries with their families. They may not be moving to a different city, maybe to the dacha somewhere in the nearby villages, but away from the Russian front lines. Over to you.
Need you to stay safe, Rajesh and Gaurav. It's a situation that is rapidly escalating. Panic has set in. The calm that we saw on citizens' faces only a couple of hours ago has completely evaporated. People are uncertain about what to do next. They're pulling out money. The amount of money they can pull out has been limited. There is a great deal of panic. Tanks are rolling across into their country from the Russian side. There are huge traffic jams, airports on fire, aircraft debris being spotted in different cities, lots of claims and counterclaims. I want to take our viewers through the war of claims and counterclaims. Rajesh and Gaurav continue to be with me. The war of claims between Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine, for starters, claims that they have shot down 5 Russian jets. Meanwhile, Russia claims we've neutralized Ukrainian air defense completely. Ukraine says 7 Ukrainians have been killed in Russian shelling. Russia says no casualties noted in their offensive so far. Ukraine claims 6 Ukrainian airfields have been attacked by Russia, and we've just shown you one. Russia says military operations are completely on, but no details. Ukraine says 2 Russian tanks have been destroyed. Russia says no losses on the Russian side. Many more claims and counterclaims have come since then. Now, we're gonna take a very quick break. I want to show you the images that we continue to bring you from Mariupol, the city where India Today continues to be the only channel reporting from in eastern Ukraine. It's the city where videos suggest that Russian tanks are also rolling in from across the border in Russia, and the situation is rapidly escalating. Very brief break. Leaving you with these images. Gaurav, Rajesh and I join you on the other side. Stay with us. The Ukrainian ambassador to Delhi will also be with us live when you come back. Stay with us.